Reginald sighed irritably as he checked his watch, tapping his foot impatiently. Guess I'll have to start alone.
Hello there, you curious people. There are quite a lot more of you here than I expected. My name's Reginald, and if you don't rat us out to the government, we will answer you some non-incriminating questions. I'm sure we'll get along just fine. You probably have a lot of questions about the infamous Toppat clan.
Anonymous asks for the creator, which infiltrating the airship, fleeing the complex, completing the mission ending is this set after?
The ITA ending is rapidly promoted executive, because Reginald is actually there and right-hand man is cyborg. The other endings aren't really relevant. It's not the betrayed from fleeing the complex though. Anything else is not really important because the Toppats didn't have a huge role there. And it's before completing the mission, because all the Toppat endings are a bit final, with them either in space, arrested or dead, if you get what I mean. So I wanted to keep my options open.
Flipping OCFanatic asked, what will you do if Henry is around?
You really cut to the point right off the bat, don't you? Well, it's a good question though. Depends on the situation and who is around. We aren't friends or anything, so if I were to encounter him in the grocery store, I wouldn't be forced to stop and have awkward small talk. I'd probably just ignore him, hoping he doesn't recognize me. I just don't know if I can trust him yet. If the Toppat clan can trust him just yet. He is a wild card that has never proven his loyalty to the clan, and after what he did to Right-Hand Man, I will keep my distance from him until he has proven himself.
Anonymous asks, what do you think of Right-Hand Man?
What kind of a question is that? I couldn't ask for a better right-hand man. That's also why I made sure he'd be revived. I've known him for years, so we work well together, and I couldn't imagine running the Toppat clan without him. He's been by my side ever since I became the leader. I never had a problem with him, and he's never failed me. Right now, he is angry at Henry, though, for probably obvious reasons. But I'm just glad he's survived. And cyborgs are kinda cool, right? So, no reason to be upset.
Anonymous asks, has Right-Hand Man recovered yet?
Thankfully, yes. He woke up a few weeks ago. I might have fallen asleep while I was waiting for him to wake up. He almost flew out the window wanting to kill Henry, but I talked him out of it. Right now his cybernetic enhancements need to be optimized, since they were all installed while he was unconscious. But he remembers what happened and should join us soon.
Anonymous asked, Reginald, were you scared that the Right-Hand Man would not recognize you when he woke up?
I was honestly more worried about him not waking up at all. The uncertainty if everything would work out killed me, especially because I knew I could do nothing but wait. I could keep myself busy though. I had to take care of the clan after all. We had to lay low and everything. The last thing we needed was being raided by the government. I'm glad he's okay in remembering though. I probably would have been scared if he didn't remember.
The Black Hole US asks, Reginald Copperbottom, tell me, how long have you been the leader of the Toppats?
Oh, how long has it been? Must have been 10 years by now. I've been with the Toppat clan for 2 years. The old leader Terrence wasn't a very good leader. He was way too reckless and lost his head when he had to lead the clan. So me and my right-hand man rallied up the groups and overthrew him. Oh, I was so young back then. Once we took care of Terrence, we needed a new boss, and right-hand man recommended me, since the scheme was our plan and everyone else agreed. And that's how I became and stayed leader. And of course, since then, right-hand man became my right-hand man.
Anonymous asked, do you know how to dance like the rest of them?
What a question. Of course I know how to dance. Did you expect anything else from me? Style and class are highly regarded in the Toppat clan.
Anonymous asked, now that the right-hand man is a cyborg, he can be rewired. Are you scared that this will happen to him? What would you do if he was suddenly forced to work against you?
Wait, really? That could be done? I wasn't aware of that. The technician didn't tell me.
He trailed off, immediately getting out his phone to yell at somebody. That reaction is probably answer enough if he would be scared. Once he hung up the phone, he turned back to you, voice quiet.
What I would do? To be honest, if I were ever to get into this situation, I don't think I could do anything. Thank you for watching. I'm LysiX, and now here's some awful bloopers.
Which infiltrating the airship, fleeing the Which infiltrating the airship, fleeing the complex, completing the mission ending is this set after? Anonymous.
I've known him for years, so it worked out.
That's right, man.
The uncertainty, if anything.
So me and Right and Man rallied up the groups.
What a question. Of course I know